Welcome back to the channel. I'm in one of my favourite flying spots for drone flying, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to have a walk over there rather than just flying over this field and around this area. So this video is just going to be about having a nice relaxing walk in the countryside, and then with a little bit of drone flying added onto that as well. Got the iron bridge up there. People walking, I always hate it when I've got the camera out and people are walking around. Looks like they're not going fast, go under here. Iron bridge. Some of the local artwork. Typical British symbol up there. No matter where you go, you can always see that somewhere. Still, just incline. Let's go down here. That's what people sit there looking at you. It's like all I'm doing is holding the GoPro. There's the iron bridge. We'll walk up here and then we'll see the old toll bridge soon as well. Got the river down there. It's been very windy recently. It's not been good weather for flying the drone really, but further down here I'm hoping to get it out for a little bit. It's very, very warm though. Yesterday it was even warmer. Must have been at least 28 to 30 yesterday. I love summer, but sometimes it just gets too hot. When it's 30 degrees, you can't really do anything really. All you feel like doing is just sitting in the shade. In this country at least anyway, because it's not dry heat over here, it's wet heat, moist heat in the atmosphere. See the old toll bridge down there. Some beautiful old buildings over there as well. Probably the old toll houses, by the looks of it. There's been a wooden bridge going over there with the stone supports, or the brick supports. Must be quite nice living around here, I guess, but you are a little bit isolated. Not too much, but a little bit. Because a few years ago, all of these fields here, everything flooded. When it flooded, these houses here were completely isolated. They weren't flooded themselves, but they were just above the floodwater. There's the old toll bridge. Let's have a look. History of the river. all out. Let's go on this way. There's a footpath pointing down there, but it's... Oh, I see, it goes down there. And go this way there. Cows with calves in this field. Can't see any cows. Keep an eye out there. That's beautiful the way the sun's shining on there. I'm going to do more videos like this where I just walk and talk crap basically, but if you like that kind of just steady, relaxing video. Looks so good that. I was going to set the walk going on my watch, but I forgot to start it, so hopefully after 10 minutes of walking it'll kick in. I don't get it. People bag the dog poo up and then just dump the bag. I understand if you're on a long walk and you intend to come back and pick up the bag, but sure it's better to just leave the poo, the dog poo, and let it degrade, biodegrade, rather than you leaving a plastic bag that's going to take about 1,000 years to degrade and disappear. You see that everywhere you go. Great, you're bagging it, but then get rid of the bag. Could have bought our dog today, but I didn't really want to. I think it's a bit too warm. Plus it's a nightmare. Got people walking up there actually. Maybe it's their dog. As I go past them, I'll probably switch the video off actually. I don't really like filming people. Scenes of summer. You need to make the most of this because it'll soon disappear. Go back to miserable wet weather. Yeah, got two people walking up here, so I'm going to switch the video off now and then restart it when I get past them. Got past them now, so I restarted the video. It's a new walk for me, this, actually. I've never really been down here. It's a nice walk. I suppose I'll have to bring the dog down at some point. The dog goes mental. Every other dog that she sees. It's only Yorkshire Terrier, so it's absolutely tiny, but other dog owners just laugh, but it's still embarrassing. Pan around. I don't know if you can see the church over in the distance over there or not, maybe just. Went to London on the train the other week. When I'm travelling on the train, I like, if I can do, if I'm sat next to the window, just look out the window. I'm not really interested in just scrolling through YouTube or TikTok or something. I'd rather see the countryside and the different towns you pass through and so on. The thing I noticed is that I wasn't really surprised, you know, kind of already knew it anyway, but every single village has got a church in it, an old church. Every single town's got multiple churches in it, and just some random, you know, kind of like tiny little places that you pass through as well. I think we're really lucky in this country to have buildings like that, some of which could be 1,000 years old, and just for us to enjoy, and if you're religious, to go and worship in as well. My Garmin's kicked in now. It says I'm sure I've done more than that. It's not even half a mile yet. Nice, somewhere nice for drone flying. What's this? East Coast Circular Walk, 4 miles. Also this way as well. Looks like it could be a nice walk down there actually. I'll keep going this direction for the time being. Got the wind turbine there. It's not going to be very drone friendly if I get the drone out. I might use the drone in ages, but the problem is that unless the weather's like it is today, where it's very still and it's not raining, you can't really fly the drone. And it was very windy yesterday, very windy. Beautiful day, very hot and sunny, but windy at the same time. So it's kind of a there's some ducklings down there. I'm not going to put any music on this video. I'm just going to let the sounds of nature do it for me instead. Apart from maybe if I do get the drone out and I fly the drone, then I may put some music over that. stretch over there in the distance as well, and if you can see that. Probably quite difficult to see. I hear people talking, but I think it might be on the other side of the river. I've got horizon leveling on the GoPro. It's level there, but yeah, it seems to have gone level again. Just noticed when I look at the video then it's a little bit slanted. This is my second GoPro now. I had a GoPro 9, Hero 9 before this one's a 12, and that had still been working. Well, it still does actually work, but I fell off my bike, went over the handlebars on the bike, and I smashed the screen a little bit in one corner. So I used that as an excuse to buy this one. But even though I did that, it still actually works. The other one, obviously, it just won't probably be waterproof now. Or rainproof, so kind of felt justified in getting this one. I'm not 100% sure if I will in the future. I might look at the DJI Osmo maybe, or something like that. I wonder what this pipe over the river carries. On a day like this, you can't beat this country, I don't think anyway. I know this is just fields, but you get some really beautiful countryside in this country and people don't really appreciate it. Places like the Lake Districts, areas like that, I love that area. Another sign saying the cows were calves in the field. See that probably a lot of people turn around there because the paths have become a little bit more overgrown now. Not as well trodden over here. You could probably technically walk over there, not that I'm going to try it, but the hand railing's all the way across it. wonder if it's gas, I'm not sure really. This here. Yeah, there's a walkway all the way over. That's quite easy to get up to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to walk over it because obviously not meant to walk over it, it's just there for inspection. Yeah, we could easily get up there. Let's keep going. I'm intrigued by that path down there actually. Let's go down here. Got a riverside path there, I'll just go around endlessly. It's a little bit overgrown. I'm in shorts, so need to be a little bit careful. Obviously not many people walk down here either. Beautiful purple flowers, I'm not sure what they are. Might regret coming down here if it ends up being thorn bushes or something like that I'm to wade through. Oh, path clears a little bit here. Actually gets close properly. Oh, there's no handle. There's no thing on that one. I'm just looking around here. Thinking it could be a decent spot to fly the drone. It's a bit of a breeze, but still keep away from that windmill over there, that wind turbine. Maybe fly in that direction and try and get closer to that church. So I'm going to stop the video now, and then next one you'll see will be the drone in the air, hopefully. Right, that was a nice little flight. I think that's a graveyard over there actually with that church. I can't really see the screen that great in the sunshine, but anyway. Right. If anybody wants to know, I use a DJI Flip here, which obviously folds out, flips out if you will. I use a normal camera bag for this because using a camera bag I don't have to take off the handles on the controllers there. So it just gives me a lot more space. It does come with a bag, but the bag is very tight, and to get everything in there you've got to take the handles off. I've also got this here as well. This is actually a really useful tool for filming. It actually goes around your neck like a necklace. It's not tight around your neck obviously, so you clip the GoPro in there and then you can just kind of walk around with it if you want to do, and it looks quite discreet to be honest as well. It's not really obvious, so let's go around and have a look. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut this video or not actually. I might, I don't really know, because I know there's a habit these days for people to have a very low attention span. But what I really want to do is just do these kind of relaxing videos where you can just have a look around the countryside. Maybe it's a dark, dull day outside, or maybe just sat there having a beer on the city or something. You can just have a look and see what's going on. Remind yourself what summer was like. The wheat fields there, beautiful. Some poppies here. I've got 3 batteries for the DJI Flip, but I often find that one battery is probably enough, to be honest, because that gives you half an hour flying. I think we're just going to go out somewhere and just tend to spend like an afternoon flying or something, and maybe a few batteries. I've got 3 batteries like I say, but more often than not I only ever get through 1 battery, particularly today when I'm sort of doing a bit of a walking scenic video as well. I can see the iron, well there's the bridge that goes over that pipe, whatever the pipe's containing, and then I can see the iron bridge down there as well. Just nice having a walk out in the countryside, listening to the birds singing. Well, up until the point where I flew the drone, it was about a mile, and then my watch decided to stop the walk. I paused the walk, but it kind of finished it for me and said, right, you've done a mile. So I suspect it's going to be 2 or 3 miles or so than done in the end. Wind turbines. And why people got such an issue with wind turbines, to be honest, I don't think they look that bad. However, those blades are not good for birds. Just nice having a pause and having a look around. Power station over there, even that looks quite nice in this weather. Oh, there's some little ducklings down there. They've gone underneath the little tunnel there. Oh, all that green stuff is algae, maybe? That might fall into there. Come over this side so you can see them. I don't want to disturb them too much, but no, I don't want to knock one of these stones onto them either. No, they're hiding away in there. Let's leave them to it. Poppies, I think. Quite a lot of poppies around here. Right, what time is it? 10 to 1. Probably not going to go much further, to be perfectly honest. That's a nice enough walk for a video. Scan around. Few clouds, but a nice big fluffy clouds. Right, I'm going to head back this way. I'll stop the video there for the time being, and I'll see you again soon. Putting the video back on again for this last bit of the walk. Because this looks like quite a nice area. There's a bridge over there. Kind of heading this direction a little bit. I might need to go back over there again to move more in the direction of the bridge, because I know that's where the car is over there. But there's absolutely no chance of getting lost. There's a little bit of wind. I don't have a mic on at the moment, so I'm hoping it's not too bad on the camera. I can hear voices all the way around the walk, and I think the reason is you can't really see, but over there is Carlton Towers, and I think they're holding some sort of event or something with a loudspeaker or a mic system on or something, so that's what I'm hearing. I was thinking there were people walking around quite close to me the whole way around, but they weren't. Oh, okay, that's the first cow that I've seen so far, right over there. I don't know if you can see it through the trees or not. That's a big bugger, that one. It's obviously their territory, this, so I'm not going to disturb them. I could probably go down there, but I think what I'd have to do is walk along the road. I'd rather not, to be honest. I'd rather just go straight back if I can. Right, let's make sure there are no bulls or anything here that are eyeing me up. Let's have a look down here. Shame about the big bucket that's been dumped there, but apart from that, I think this is, you can tell this is kind of area where the cows stomp around, probably go in there for some shade, would think. Yeah, they obviously are around here because there's the cow pat. But I'm not going to disturb them. If you made it this far into the video, by the way, please leave a comment. Actually, I do long form videos. I'm not really into a few minutes here, a few minutes there. These videos aren't really aimed towards people who just swipe through continually. I don't even know what the average of people looking at something like a TikTok video is. Probably just a few seconds before the swipe comes. Right, this one's got, let's make sure this one is closed because this is the field with cows in. That's the electric fence there actually. Won't be touching that. I wonder if this is a big field where cows frequent as well actually. It's got a water trough in there and an electric fence around it. Must be something that comes in here on occasions. So I'm going to do this channel, hopefully. I've not done a video on it in quite a long time, but I decided to pick it back up again and do these kind of videos probably. Maybe walking in some more interesting places as well. Fitness videos, because I'm into fitness. Currently the channel's named Life Over 50, so I'm 49 and over half now, so I'll soon be 50, so it's kind of about being, you know, just really not letting being 50 affect what you do in your life. And I suspect I'm fitter now than I was 15-20 years ago. And it's difficult, especially when you spend a lot of time working from home as well, which I do. You do get cabin feverish, so you need to get out. And this kind of thing, for me, just resets my batteries. And it might be a nice video to look back on when it's winter, pouring it down. Just be reminded about how nice it can be in the depths of winter. But still, a lot of people like winter. Favourite month for a lot of people is autumn as well, for the colours and the leaves coming off the trees. For me, it's always summer, to be honest. Like I've said, I think when it's a nice day like this, I don't think there's a country in the world that's better than this country. Especially if you're out in the countryside or Lake District or anywhere, Wales, anywhere really. When you're looking at castles, churches, things that people in other countries can only dream of. Got history everywhere. Scan around the field. So I think cows do come in here, but not today. And this is a public footpath anyway, so you are allowed to walk through here. Obviously if there were cows in here, I probably wouldn't have bothered. It's quite a constrained area really. It's not huge, so the cows probably wouldn't be best pleased about seeing you through here. Here we go, the gates, this one's already open. Through there. Alright, it's back up this hill. It's a nice walk out. What I'll probably do actually at some point is do the full circular walk. Not quite sure why it goes down there and then around there. Maybe it's just a big circle around the fields. Maybe, I don't know, but there's two directions you can go in on there. So back by the river again. And you've seen all this, so I will stop the video for a little bit and I'll catch up with you again soon. Right, back to the car now. Car's saying in the moment it's 33 degrees. It's kind of sat down in the sun though, so it's probably got some still over it, but it's still a really warm day. Hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe, give the video a like and leave any comments below.